Hey, I want to talk to you like someone who actually lived with this every day because that's exactly what I've been doing. ASUS ROG Strix G18. This isn't for someone who half-heartedly dreams of power or tolerates stuttering gameplay. This is for the person who feels a lag spike in their bones, who knows exactly when a machine isn't delivering, and who refuses to accept pretty good as the endpoint. You're the kind of person who intuitively recognizes quality because you've lived with compromise long enough. Before you go any further, check the current price and stock. Gaming notebooks with this kind of muscle and that Nebula display don't stay priced right forever, and sitting on the sidelines usually ends up costing more. You probably remember the exact moment you knew it was time to upgrade. Maybe your old laptop drooped under your favorite title, or a big project took forever to export, or switching between heavy apps felt like swimming upstream. That's when you realized you'd outgrown the phase of dialing settings down just to make things work. Once the ROG Strix G18 replaced your old rig, that tension you didn't even realize you were carrying just lifted. Games don't just run, they sprint. Creative software doesn't just open, it responds instantly. Even task juggling feels like flipping a switch instead of walking uphill. There's a serenity that comes with performance you can trust without thinking about it. This is where the experience moves beyond specs. You feel the responsiveness in every click, in every fluid frame on that gorgeous 2.5K 240Hz panel. It's not just smoother, it feels right, like the display anticipates your intent. Once you feel that level of clarity and speed, going back feels like watching motion through fog. Don't wait around for price dips or stock anomalies before you decide. Machines this capable get snapped up, and hesitation usually ends up being regret. You might think a rig this powerful is overkill until you actually use it. What happens is the opposite. You start doing more. You stop trimming tasks to save performance. You play at settings that used to be a dream. You stream, edit, create, and game without ever wondering if the system is holding you back. And here's the unexpected benefit. Long sessions stop feeling exhausting because the machine isn't fighting you, it's effortless. Owning something at this level actually changes how you approach your day. You sit down with calm certainty because you know your gear isn't going to falter. Every time you consider something weaker, you circle back here because once you've experienced this, weaker just doesn't satisfy anymore. Performance feels instantaneous, games feel fluid and sharp, workloads feel light and responsive, multitasking feels composed and easy, everything feels ready for anything. It's not the most travel-friendly weight. Battery life eases under heavy gaming at some point. Endless comparisons just stop. That's when you realize you were circling back to the choice you already wanted all along, you just needed permission to go for it. Don't let this be one of those upgrades you delay and regret later. Check the current listing while it is still steady. If you're ready to stop negotiating with your hardware and finally enjoy performance that actually keeps up with you, ASUS ROG Strix G18 is the leap forward that feels unmistakably right.